It's Matt Holman Golf. Been meaning to take a look at Dustin Johnson for a while. Found some great footage here. I think actually analysis was done by my old coach Claude Harmon. I thought I'd just give you a few more sort of ideas on what they work on with Dustin and obviously his swing style. So an incredibly powerful hitter. See how athletic he is. Great looking setup there. Um, I think they said he can sort of dunk a basketball, can actually swing standing on one of those Swiss balls, which are those sort of large sort of rubber balls you often use in the gyms to do exercises on. So incredibly hard to stand on, let alone swing a club. So he's a real athlete. And then in terms of his golf swing, it's definitely his own swing. He's sort of a shut to open player. So it's a very good looking setup. Arms tend to move away from his body a little bit at the start of his swing. Arms are very much in front of his body there. You saw that sort of with your Adam Scotts and Tigers sort of early in their career. It's sort of trademark movement, that strong grip that you see on the right hand side, especially in the right hand. In my conversation with the main Ledbetter coaches, especially Sean Hogan, I often talk about a lot of the best sort of shut to open players have a strong right hand grip. It actually very much naturally turns the club head into this sort of passive release. The right hand, right forearm stays very much under the left forearm through the impact rather than sort of dominating. Because if we get closed with a weak right hand grip, i.e. the right hand on top, that club head would get incredibly close to the ball and you would never heard of Dustin Johnson. So let's continue on. So again, for a guy that gets the club that closed, he's incredibly flexible because most guys that are closed tend to be shorter. So you look historically, someone like Paul Azinger, quite a shut club face, usually sort of short and shut go together. If we look at that face-on view, it's very much the club head swings first, and now the arms, the weight starts to shift into that right side. So most your sort of shut club face players I tend to see are relatively shorter. I do teach some guys that are able to sort of, especially juniors, look how flexible he is. He's got that club face sort of pointing to the sky, but huge shoulder turn, arm swing there. And this is where his swing really starts to sort of take shape. He really compresses down. It's an incredibly athletic movement. It's quite interesting as you watch the hands here. If anything, they work sort of down and back. There's actually no sense of them working towards the ball. They actually work sort of backwards with that shut club face before they work forward. So sort of average amateur that swings from the outside, that's really a great visual there where the arms fall sort of down and back. It's very much in sync. Now he's just going to turn aggressively to the left. So this swing style, if you're going to be a shut club face player, we really need a handle swinging left, a fast body rotation. I know with Claude they often sort of will place a shaft in the ground at sort of an angle there and get him sort of swinging in front of him, swinging left and underneath it. So if you're going to be a closed club face player, you've got to swing that handle left, and that's why you see this movement here where the hands very much sort of swing under the shoulders. When he swings down the line too much, that's when the pushes and the hooks are going to come in. You can see that sort of held club face left wrist position there again that you're going to tend to see, all working to hold the face open. Great extension and that sort of compact finish.